Wishing you a healthy and happy morning, students. Let's start with next topic. In this video, we will discuss about civil disobedience movement and some events such as Swaraj Party, Puran Swaraj and Simon Commission, and discuss how these events provide a base for civil disobedience movement. In last video, we discussed about non-cooperation movement and the reasons why non-cooperation movement was called off. Students, in Feb 1922, Mahatma Gandhi felt the need to withdraw the non-cooperation movement as, according to Gandhiji, now it's the time to properly train satyagrahis before they would be ready for mass struggle. So, when non-cooperation movement was called off, then some Congress leader decided to participate in election to the provincial councils that had been set up by Government of India Act of 1919. Congress leaders C.R. Das and Motilal Nehru argue for a return to council politics because they feel that it was important to oppose British policies within the councils. So they formed Swaraj Party to participate in election. But some young and radical leaders, Jawaharlal Nehru and Subhash Chandra Bose, emerged at that time. They had their own opinion regarding this. They wanted to oppose openly, means they didn't want to participate in election. In such a situation of internal debate, two factors again shaped Indian politics. Number one, worldwide economic depression. There was a situation in 1920 that world became economically weak. As you know, we are dependent on agriculture. During this time, agriculture prices began to fall from 1926 and collapsed after 1930. Next one, demand for agricultural goods fell down in other countries and it became very difficult for the farmers to sell their harvest and pay the revenue. By 1930, whole countryside means rural area was in tension and each and everything was uneven. The whole rural area was thinking that these situations occurred only because of Britishers. Another thing which gave the shape to Indian politics was Simon Commission. Now question arises, what was Simon Commission? Simon Commission came in country in 1928, headed by Sir John Simon. This commission reached from Britain to India by Tory government. The work of this commission was to frame the Constitution of India and suggest changes in it. When Simon Commission arrived in India in 1928, it was welcomed with slogan, "Go back Simon." The reason was that in this commission there was no Indian member. They were all British. So all Indian leaders along with Congress and Muslim League opposed this commission. Reacting to this opposition by Indians, Viceroy, the head of British government, Lord Irwin, in order to control people, offered the Dominion status and round table conference to discuss future constitution. According to them, Dominion status means India can take autonomy, Indians can make constitution and rule their own country, but they will have to remain under the control of Britain Crown. First round table conference was placed in Britain. Indians were called there and asked to place their issues. Some leaders accepted the proposal, but Jawaharlal Nehru and Subhash Chandra Bose refused as they didn't work under British. So became famous in Congress because of radical changes. Other leaders, those who were moderate and satisfied with the proposal of Dominion status, lost their influence. In December 1929, under the presidency of Jawaharlal Nehru, the Lahore Congress put the demand of Puran Swaraj or full independence. It was declared that 26 Jan 1930 would be celebrated as Independence Day, but didn't go as expected, as it gained very little attention. So, Gandhiji has to go with another movement which would be known as Civil Disobedience Movement. So, students, here we are done with the topic. Rest we will do tomorrow. Thank you. Have a nice day.